every age mankind attempts to fabricate great works at once magnificent and impossible. On desert sands, from mountains of stone, a pyramid. From flying buttresses alone, the wall of light. A chapel ceiling screaming one man's ecstasy. One man's ecstasy. Miracles that fall, China's endless wall, Stonehenge, the Parthenon, the Duomo, the aqueducts of Rome. We did not attempt to make with mammoth blocks of stone a giant pyramid. No, not a pyramid, nor Gothic walls that radiate with light. Our task was to dream upon and then create a floating city, floating city. A human metropolis, a complete civilization, sleek and fast, at once a poem and the perfection of physical engineering, at once a poem and the perfection of physical engineering. Titanic, near 1,000 feet in length, huge beyond past endeavor, strong beyond mortal strength. 46,000 tons of steel, 11 stories high. She's a great palace floating, quiet as a lullaby. Fare thee well, my darling, I'll be back before a fortnight has passed. Fare thee well, my darling, I'll be back before a fortnight has passed. I'll be back before a fortnight has passed.
Barrett, Super of the Baltic, Fleet, look out, Alt the Majestic, on Arrow Pride, Wireless Operator, on Code International, Great Send the Communications Company, Limit. the serving staff and crew.
Titanic! 40,000 potatoes, 33,000 bottles of wine, beer, and spirits, Titanic!
20,000 China dishes and 35,000 crystal green glasses, Titanic!
One renowned cult carriage motor car, Titanic!
Captain Smith has forever been a fine morning to sail.
Never quite like this, Mr. Respect. Never quite like this one, sir.
Mr. Andrews has the line ever had a faster ship for the mail. Not as fast as this, Mr. Respect. Never quite like this one, sir. The rider has time, dominion over the sea. The dream of progress, it brings great honor to me.
To be the master
And the builder and the owner of the largest moving object in the world.
Gee, that? I told everybody I was watching the Titanic. What am I going to tell them now? You laughing, son. Kids. I don't believe it. That has distorted my entire life.
Titanic, nearly a quarter mile in length. She's bigger, grander, and safer than any other ship in history. This is the greatest achievement in transatlantic navigation since that very first crossing 420 years ago. Ah, Andrews, I'm glad you're here. I was just congratulating the three of us on our magnificent contribution to the 20th century. Progress, gentlemen. I give you progress.
I trust you'll excuse us, Mr. Ismay. We have our duties.
Tell me, you do. What's our present speed?
19 knots, Mr. Ismay.
Really? I would have imagined we'd be going faster now that we've cleared land. I want us to make New York by Tuesday afternoon. Tell me, Andrews, I understand that 22 knots would be necessary to make a 6-day crossing. In your expert opinion, is Titanic capable of that speed? Oh, now, come, Andrews. You're the one who built the thing. Are we capable of 22 knots?
Capable? Yes, sir. I'm sure we are. Possibly a bit more if pushed. 23 perhaps. But
Excellent, sir. I'm pleased to hear.
But it is customary for a maiden voyage to proceed prudently.
It's the maiden voyage that creates news, damn it. And I intend for this one to create a legend. So answer me straight, man. When can we expect to run at full speed?
But the captain orders it, sir.
Then we must persuade him to do so, mustn't we?
In point of fact, Mr. Ismay, I was just about to give the order when you came in. Mr. Murdoch, increase speed to 20 knots.
20 knots, aye, sir. Weathers 1 through 6, please increase speed to 71 revolutions on the wing propellant.
20 knots. Well, it's a start, I suppose. Carry on, gentlemen.
What's your compass, Mr. Mitchell? You're drifting off course.
I don't think so, sir.
Don't argue with me, man. If I say you're off course, then you're bloody well off course.
Set your screws to 71, Mr. Barrett.
71?
and the hold as the men draw back. The heat in the hold as the men draw back, and the dust in the air is black, and a trickle of sweat runs down your back. And what are the boys from the Midlands doing here? Oh, it is that makes the steam that run the machines that run the world, that send the men below around to mine the gold each day. From us to Sherman, Nottingham, us lads who worked down in the pits, knew if you got your bottom round, you'd save your soul. Some way, get out of the pit, and westward I knew I could run, and ship out to sea, and there my new life was begun. And this cruise returned in 71, became my dream to go out to sea. Further out from the mine it couldn't be, but born to the call, there's no place for you elsewhere. You traded your life from delicate glue to shovel in the boiler room, but now you're selling next below a lady's dainty feet. And nothing has changed, there's nothing a miner can do. Your kids and your mates turn into the hold and the crew, and the screws turn in 72. Faster and faster we'll watch as we gain number 73 and soon is 74. For the record speed I believe we strive, for the main ship that's too hard to drive. If you push them faster than 75, that is the truth. I swear. not? That's what we would be if Gustavo the father had permitted it. And that's exactly what we will be the minute we arrive in America.
You know, darling, considering our living arrangements, everyone on board thinks we're already married.
You know perfectly well we would have separate cabins if I could have afforded them.
Yes, but separate cabins means separate beds, Charles.
Well, we had to make do with what we had, didn't we? You don't suppose we're better than others, do you?
Oh, don't worry, darling. In America, it's not a sin at all.
What is it?
Saving money.
My dearest Latimer, prepare to greet our clientele. A meeting is imminent. Our happiness from that dinner there, it won't be a novelty. We must have seen them all before, and the usual. We should be aware of what's in store. We set them on the Baltic and the Oceanic, Olympic and majestic, and today's the same. There's nothing changed. Mr. Astor takes his toast to drop. Mrs. Strauss likes the grouse with the sauce on the side, and the winers love kidney pie. Drink it hot, if it's not, they'll be fit to be tied. They're accustomed to the best of all that money buys. The world of enterprise has given this privilege to the rich. When they're idle, they're entitled to the luxury which we provide. That's forever the source of our pride, which is why we're always there with our special form of care. Where we hungry there, but that we're all right.
We're sailing aboard the greatest ship that ever sailed the seas. We're hauling the keel and gloriously stronger by degrees.
Magnificent crystal chandeliers, parquet all aboard. The ceiling is
Strength of me and nothing for the world adores.
remarkable change, remarkable king, remarkable stage.
Remarkable age this is. A fellow's invented seemed to fill me cause it's elevate.
America's built a parachute
For jumping out of an airplane. Remarkable things horrendously from what they killed and brave. In dating was a remarkable age this is.
Keep the captain's table pristine. Here we seat the elite whom we happily serve. Here they dine on pie French cuisine. It's the grim, exclusive pizza. It's the pleasure of the leisure class's greatest wits to be where the captain sits when taking the dinner on the sea. Giving preference to the preferences is our chief art. We play a part in a perfectly well machine. This is why we're always there with our special form. For every hungry millionaire, they're all here.
The same 20 shares of mine before. Monopoly makes the industry far better than before.
attending the coronation of King George the Fifth was grand.
And afterwards off to Monaco, right in the sky.
Remarkable times, remarkable have you ever had so many distinguished Americans in your charge at one time? You know most of them, I'm sure. Everyone knows the Major.
Of course. Welcome aboard. Mr. Guggenheim is becoming quite the regular on the Atlantic front.
Yes, in point of fact, this is my 24th crossing.
DJ, I was how many miles did we cover yesterday?
484, Mr. Risque.
Really? Are you pleased with that?
Yes, I am. It's far better than I expected for the first day.
Then I'm sure we'll do even better today.
Beg your pardon, sir. Mr. Hitchens has requested his course.
Increase speed, Mr. Murdoch, to 21 knots. And tell Mr. Hitchens to set his course to west-northwest 292 degrees.
That's the northern track.
I'm well aware of that, Mr. Murdoch. It will save us both coal and time. At least 3 hours.
3 hours? Oh, well done, EJ.
The dinner seating for Friday, April the 12th, is now being served in the first-class dining saloon.
Don't believe I told you guys about my four-smart two-sedan release attack on Chinese. When Gordon and Marty and his 8,000 crazy godless savages came down on us with their spears.
EJ, we're all anxious to know yesterday's mileage.
519, Mr. Risque.
Much better.
I'm sorry to disturb your meal, Captain.
Who the devil are you?
Second wireless operator Brian, sir, with a Marconi International Green Rays Magazine and Signal Communications Company. No, that is it.
What is it, Mr. Bride?
Message, sir. From the furnace liner, about the pilot reported out of Halifax, and she reports an iceberg.
Thank you, Mr. Bride. I can read.
Right. I mean, aye, sir.
The dinner seating for Saturday, April the 13th, is now being served in the first-class dining saloon.
At this moment, my entire crew was under the command of Hitchman and Jones. When we were attacked by 8,000 crazy godless savages.
Mrs. Astor, I understand this was your first trip to Europe?
No, but not relax, Mrs. White. Certainly not relax.
And how did you find Paris, Mrs. Astor? Oh, I didn't have to. Take you right where it was.
Excuse me, Captain.
Yes, Mr. Lightfoot.
Sir, pressing instructions about our present speed.
Maintain 21 knots, Mr. Lightfoot.
What were that? Aye, sir.
21 knots! Come, EJ, I promised these gentlemen we'd arrive in New York on Tuesday before nightfall. At this rate, we'll never make it.
I'm afraid it's too soon for either of us to say, Mr. Risque. I trust you'll excuse me. Please continue with your evening.
Must you leave us, Captain?
Unfortunately, Mrs. Thayer, my duties on the bridge, though not as pleasant as sitting here with you attractive ladies, requires my attention. Please excuse me.
Sweets and appetizers are now being served in the Cafe Parisian.
What is our position, Mr. Murdoch?
Longitude 35, 45 west south.
And the sea temperature, Mr. Lightfoot?
Last check down, 5 degrees to 34 Fahrenheit, sir.
Isolated. From Groningen.
Another one. It's in complete agreement with the other reports we received. Opposition to the other reports we received.
This one's directly on that course, sir.
Not to worry. At least 600 miles off.
But still,
Not to worry. Keep a sharp eye on the day. And Mr. Murdoch, increase speed to 22 knots.
22 knots.
Yes. Let's do everything we can to avoid bringing Mr. Ismay to the bridge again.
Yes. Boiler room, Members, please increase speed to 78 revolutions of the wing propeller.
Mr. Murdoch, I understand you qualified for your master's papers when you were only 25 years old, youngest in the line's history. But yet here you are still, without a ship of your own. What are you waiting for, Mr. Murdoch?
The captain of a ship carries heavy responsibility, sir.
Every single minute, Mr. Murdoch.
I'm just not certain about it yet.
A ship's master must be certain of everything, even when he is not. I'm just as certain of this as I am this is my final crossing.
Captain?
Yes, I've informed the line of my wish to retire. But they asked me to stay on, to see them through the maiden voyage. My wife was disappointed, of course, but how could I say no? Take over, Mr. Murdoch.
Thousands on board, each in his class. You are the master of all that must pass. Yours to set course, yours to command. You hold their souls in the palm of your hand. You hold their souls in the palm of your hand.
Our class of passengers are reminded not to take food below to your cabins.
What's the reason for that then?
It encourages the rats.
Take out rats on a brand new ship?
They're always the first to aboard.
Well, they get a part of my share. Feed the entire family for the week on what I've been leaving on me plates, and all for free.
Free? Are you tops then? And why do you suppose they charge us every bit to 60 shilling? What do I need with all this fine cloth and electrical light?
Well, Jimmy Farrell, I'm gonna have fine clothes, electrical lights, and a whole lot more when I get to America, including me own personal bathtub. I'm gonna rise straight to the top, I am, just like cream. I will be a proper person. People will look up to me. What a girl that girl began with. Hey,
Titanic must be known as a six-day ship, EJ. Even the bloody crowds can do it. And if second-rate tubs such as Deutschland and Kaiser Wilhelm can turn around in a fortnight, then so by God shall we.
I'm sure we'll do everything we can, Mr. Ismay.
Splendid! That's all one could ask for, isn't it?
know. Dolene's sort of funny, you see. She said that if I wouldn't take her seriously, she knows someone that would. And I'm not due back to England for almost 2 weeks now. So I might as well just come right out and say to you, I'll be coming back to you, Dolly. Back to your dark eyes and hair. Marry me when I return, Dolly. And until that day, my love, take care. Be well.
I was young and shy, detached and sad, spent my days indoors, a homebound lad, hardly spoke few friends, I kept myself to myself, quite alone, and I found Marconi's telegraph. It could span the planet with my half, 50 yards, 2,000 miles, the same, touch the spark, sound the tone, and the night was alive with 1,000 voices fighting to be heard, and each and every one of them connected to me, and my life came alive with 1,000 voices tapping out each word, like 1,000 people joined with a single heartbeat, tapping out our dits, dits, da, dits, da, dits, 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 da, dits, da, dits, 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 da, dits, da, everywhere. Marry me. So alive with 1,000 voices. Lord, who watches all, watch over thee, and every one of them connected to me. Marry me. So alive with 1,000 may God's heaven be your blanket as you sleep. Those people joined with a single heartbeat, tapping out our dits, dits, da, dits, da, dits. Marry me. Dits, da, dits, da, dits. Marry me. Dits, dits, da, dits, da.
Signed Fred.
Everywhere. Message received.
class passengers are invited to the boat deck, where our bandmaster, Mr. Wallace Harvey, and his ensemble will be playing out of doors for your entertainment. And now, let us conclude our Sunday service with hymn number 27, God Lift Me Up.
Peace
do you suppose we'll do about it, Alice?
I don't know. I'm going to go for a walk. I think I need to be alone for a little while.
Mr. Murdoch, what is our present speed?
22 knots, sir.
Have there been any reports of mechanical difficulties since reaching our speed?
No, sir.
Very good. Increase speed to 23 knots.
Sir, there's been another ice warning. It's now reported a large berg at 42 degrees.
42 degrees. That's a total agreement with all the other reports we received. Except for this one. From the French climate alarms are wrong. 41 degrees. Now that puts it a great deal closer, doesn't it? How do you explain the difference?
Must have been an air transmission, sir.
The radio. I'll never accept the damn thing.
Radio's here to stay, sir.
Which means we'll soon be taking our orders from safe, drivable offices on shore.
Well, it's a brand new world up there, Captain.
Thank God I won't be around to see it. 23 knots.
23 knots, aye, aye, sir. Boiler room, please increase speed to 81 revolutions on the wing propeller.
I'm still waiting, Mr. Strauss.
For what?
For the reason you sent our son Jesse a radio message.
He and his cousin Nathan want to make Macy's the largest retail store in the world. And they even want to give away catalogs like Sears and Roebuck. It's totally crazy.
And what did you tell him?
Just go ahead. It's a new world out there, Mrs. Strauss. I don't pretend to understand it.
Good evening, sir. Henry Etchins, first class steward.
Edgar B. Second class passenger.
Me. I know that name.
You're probably related to my wife. She likes dancing with millionaires.
Ah, yes, quite so, sir. My condolences.
Which far off place is it you're looking? Is it America? Or is it Ireland?
Oh, I was just thinking about a friend of mine. Very dear friend. Seems she made a mistake before she left home. Mistake she couldn't get rid of.
She should have been more careful.
So what are you going to do with the rest of your life, Mr. Strauss?
Who knows? Maybe run for Congress again? I'll tell you the truth. I really loved it there. The best part is, you don't have to know anything.
It seems my wife wants more out of life than I can give to her.
Isn't that always the way, sir? I had a wife once.
What happened?
Nothing
First thing you're going to do then, darling, after marrying me, of course.
Apply to the sports deck or to the Europe. I'm sure they can use the Germans with my experience.
But you don't know anything about American sports, do you, darling?
It's not too complicated, really. Their football is a lot like our rugby. You see, except for some reason, their chaps seem to wear a great deal about it.
Well, they sound like a certainly sensible race.
hear anything?
Hear anything? No, I don't hear anything.
That's the point. The engines have stopped.
By God, I think you're right.
Wake up! Wake up!
Mr. Etches, why have we stopped?
I couldn't say, Mr. Guggenheim, but I don't suppose it's anything much.
Mr. Atkins, is something wrong?
I don't think so, madame. Just following orders. Wake up! Wake up!
Struck on the starboard side, below the water level.
How bad is it then?
I don't know yet. All stations, damage report. The exact time of contact is 11:40 p.m. Whenever should put it in the log.
If we only grazed it, it couldn't have been that bad.
We've nothing to worry about, have we?
Report, Mr. Murdoch.
We struck an iceberg, sir, starboard side. We don't yet know the extent of the damage, but I've taken the liberty of having the passengers roused.
I want them on deck wearing life preservers. At the very least, we could use a drill. We've never had one, have we?
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. First class passengers, proceed with voice in the sunlight. Please bring your life, preservers and your weight, our instructions. I'm afraid you'll have to proceed to the first class bread salon, madame.
swell.
Please, you must get somewhere. There's no time to leave.
I can't go in there like this. I live in my city.
The ship will be fixed long before that.
DJ, why did we stop? Why wasn't the needed explanation?
We struck an iceberg, Mr. Ismay.
That was pretty damn careless, wasn't it?
We're trying to assess the damage, sir.
Damage. What damage?
She's taking on water in the boiler rooms, but we've closed the emergency doors, and I'm certain everything is under our control.
And I trust you'll have us underway as soon as possible.
Mr. Andrews is making a complete inspection. If you'll just be patient, sir, we'll have to report to you the moment it becomes available.
In the meantime, Captain, I see no need to alarm the passengers.
Passengers, come to the back of the wagon. Please find your life. Please understand your weight. Follow instructions.
What is it then? What's going on? I heard a pretty street noise and then the ship just stopped. What are we supposed to do now?
I'm going upstairs, Captain.
You'll wait down here like a dog.
What's happened? You tell me. It seems the ship is stopping. Have you heard or do you know? I think we've heard a rumor. We may have a slight attack. I think we've heard a rumor. What's happened? Do you know? It seems the ship is stopping. Get up down and take us down. Put on your warmest clothing. Here is the morning trouble. The ship is stopping. And it's more than we heard before. Do you know? It seems the ship is stopping. Can there be some incident? Some accident? The captain can't ignore.
Yes, Mr. Andrews.
There's a series of small gases below the water line, stretching 300 feet across your starboard side. There's water in the forepeak, in the number 1, 2, and 3 holds, in the mail room, and in 3 of the boiler rooms. In all, 6 of her 16 compartments have been breached. But that's all right. You assured us those compartments all watertight. She was designed to stay afloat with any 3 blooded, perhaps even 4, but certainly not 6. Andrews, what are you saying? Titanic is sinking, Mr. Ismay. Nonsense! God himself couldn't sink this ship.
How long has she got, Mr. Andrews?
An hour and a half, Captain. 2 at most.
Searching quite disorienting being here. Recently awaking from a dream. How the lights burn, every crystal bright as a star. Dressed in your pajamas in the crimson lawn. Used to be bizarre in the extreme. Things could improve if the steward opens the bar. Oh, it's a memory I'll want to keep. Now, I would like to go back to sleep. There's your pajamas in the crimson lawn, wondering if things are what they seem. Can you be sure? Do you ever know where you are? Ladies and gentlemen, the captain would appreciate it if all of you were wearing your life preservers.
Mr. Andrews, over here,
I'll be
Mr.
right with you, Mr. Astor.
Please, Mr. Andrews, what the devil is going on?
Tell me straight, man. Are we in any danger?
Danger, Mr. Guggenheim, on this ship? west.
Now, Senior Researchers, I'd like to know exactly what is happening here.
The latest word search that she's damaged one of the wing propellers, and we could be late for an entire day, sir.
I don't like the way this sounds.
Not a bit, not a bit, not a little bit.
We spent 1,800 pounds.
Not a bit, not a bit, not a little bit.
This is not the sort of voyage we paid for. I demand to know what the ship is being paid for right now.
How could this ever have come to pass?
Christ, look who's here, it's the second class.
Everybody who's anybody.
Yeah, you're the only person here I don't recognize.
Everything's yours with the pencil on, stunningly appointed for the creed. Thousands of bucks get the trip filled up without bar. Dressing your pajamas in the breeze of dawn, seem to be the target by sleeping on now.
Some everyone has a sleep and it's a
We're on our way.
Mr. Guggenheim, please upstairs now. What the is you would now? The ship on that where you are. We are not ready.
Over here, kids. Look here, kids. There's water running on the floor. See it coming out underneath the door. And I think behind it there's lots more. It's 2 foot deep in the men's dormitory. The boat is sinking.
What are we supposed to do then? Down that barrel of the mother lots? Don't be daft. Those lifeboats, they're out there. I see them in a snapshot. Me 2-page, me 3-page. How the hell do we get up there? How the hell do we get through that gate? How long are we supposed to wait? Who the hell is looking out for us?
What are you doing down here? Don't you know the ship is on the way down?
How are you then?
There, Stoker, look, we have to get to the lifeboats.
What do you think we're trying to do, Mom?
We're gone for sure if we don't get to the lifeboats.
We're gonna have to find another way out, right?
What other way? I never seen no other way.
I know of one. I snuck up to the radio room yesterday. I didn't get company there.
It's a terrible thing having to come to marvelous ship somewhere on the ship.
Listen, we must get to the lifeboats.
You wait and see. We'll have to swim our way to America.
Ladies and gentlemen, this way, please. We're heading for the building.
Not so fast,
sure it hasn't escaped your notice, sir, that there are in excess of 2,200 souls on this ship?
I'm well aware of that, sir.
What space for less than 1,000 in the lifeboats?
I didn't design the ship, Mr. Andrews.
And I didn't construct management on the number of boats.
Evidently 20 boats was enough to satisfy the line. How many would we need to save every man, woman, and child aboard?
54. But the line felt that anything over 20 would have taken too much space away from the first class. That means well over half of us are going to die in approximately 90 minutes.
Not if a ship arrives.
Do you know of one?
I'm just on my way to find out.
Sir! The second class have assembled on the boat deck, and the third are waiting below on the well deck, as instructed.
Captain, I don't think the passengers who fully comprehend their predicament yet. You'll have to tell them, of course.
Tell them what, Mr. Andrews? That more than 1,200 of them are already dead? I think not, sir. There would be general panic. They kill each other in order to survive.
Awaiting instructions, sir.
What? I want you on top in charge of loading the boats.
But, sir, the third class...
That's not your concern, Mr. Lightoller. Carry on.
Yes, sir.
Are you taking it upon yourself to decide who lives and who dies? I'd remind you that while you are captain, you are not hired to play God.
Then let it be God who decides.
It would appear that God is already leaning toward the first class.
How so?
They are closest to the lifeboats, aren't they?
Well, then maybe he'll even score by sending us a ship.
CQD. Titanic. CQD. Situation critical. Repeat. Situation critical.
Radio man, have you reached any ships?
Can't you see how busy? You're all the captain.
This is the captain.
Sorry, sir.
Sit down, Mr.
Bride, sir. With a Marconi.
Sit down, Mr. Bride.
Yes, sir.
And continue.
Yes, sir.
Have you reached any ships in the near vicinity, Mr. Bride?
6 or 7, sir. The closest seems to be Carpathia.
I'm in Carpathia, Mr. Bride.
Yes. She acknowledged our CQD at 11:58 p.m., sir, saying she's turning and is coming hard.
How far is she?
58 miles, sir.
That's more than 4 hours.
Carpathia can't be the only ship in the vicinity, Mr. Bride.
There is another one, sir. The Californian. The signal was much stronger than the others. I put it within 10 miles, but since the accident, she hasn't responded.
Why not?
No, sir.
PJ, you've got to do something.
What do you suggest, Mr. Smith?
We need another ship here immediately.
I'm afraid the closest one is 4 hours away.
4 hours? We'll be at the bottom by then.
What about the Californian? You said she might be close by.
Sure she is, sir, but still no response.
Then you must demand a response.
Those smaller ships only carry one radio man, sir, and he must have signed off and gone to bed.
Well, keep trying, for God's sake.
There is a new distress call, sir. SOS. It's hardly ever been used, but it's easier to read than CQD, and I thought...
Try anything you like, Mr. Bride. You must rouse that ship.
SOS. Titanic. SOS. Situation critical. Come in. California. Why, old man? Why the hell don't you answer?
Surely something can be done to help us. Thousands of more, trusting and more, roused from their sleep, sent from above, unsinkable ship. What is she now? What is she now? Possibly she won't go down. Possibly she'll stay afloat. Possibly all this could come to an end on a positive note. Not unless the ship could fly. Not unless we all sprout wings. Honestly, sir, I have built her from scratch, and I know certain things. If you know so much, why didn't you go to prevent this? Wants to become all the small, now that Providence sent this. This is your work, Mr. Evans. You have done us in. Where's her leak-proof bulkheads? Where's her double skin? That's your job, that someone must take the blame. It is you. You, innocent folk, held in our care, living their lives, dreaming their dreams, dreaming their dreams. Possibly a ship will come, possibly we'll all be saved. Damn it, sir, listen, we're hemorrhaging fast. It's our hold that's been saved. Couldn't you decide it right? Whoever heard of steel that ribs? It's mayhem just in the business of building. It's God who sinks ships. There stands the captain who sailed us straight into disaster. Oh, now it's the captain's turn, Red, who urged him to go faster. Why, then thank you, Mr. Risbay, for your contribution. Now please pray for some miraculous solution. Your timing is perfect. Now help us, please. You can.
Who called for speed and to break every record? Who had to keep all the millionaires happy?
How dare you slip iron, not stand here and dive in? Who ignored warnings of icebergs were sighted? Who, sir, refused to extend up the bulkheads? You, sir, to give the first class nigger stateroom.
And who undermined the position of captain?
And who took our course to our north for the season?
And who kept insisting we'd land ever sooner?
And who stood at over to our counting and sacks who did it?
Who did it? Who did it?
Who did it?
Who did it?
Possibly the Lord will act.
Possibly you will provide.
And indicate how our unthinkable fate can be somehow denied. Somehow denied. Your work, no one else. My doing, no one else's.
There was only one head, and I was in charge. This is my ship, no one else can.
I can still see my way. I told her I'd be following.
Only thing you could do.
Mine actually believed it. Then again, she's only
That's why they appears to be young. Or does anything else at that matter?
Rather a pity, actually. It was a terribly good crossing up to now. So many agreeable people.
few too many climbers, I thought. I've noticed lately that anyone with a few $1 million considers himself rich.
Is it possible? Do you think we have this coming?
The hell you say?
For God's sake, Benjamin, what have we ever done?
I can't help remembering something Balzac once wrote. He said, behind every great fortune lies a great crime. So let's confess it. Who wants to start?
The water looks colder than a polar bear's keister, and it won't be long till we're headed up to ours. Edgar B. Carpenter. J. Yates, gambler. That must be interesting work. You up for a game of two-handed stuff, pass the time? Sure, why not? I warn you, I cheat. So what? I'm not gonna pay you anyway.
So what? Go say you fancy that?
Almost. We're going to be married when we reach New York.
I was to be married. When I got back to England.
Seems like we're both going to wind up bachelors then.
It could be worse.
Really? How?
At least we're not making any widows, are we?
Good point. What do you gentlemen say to a good stiff drink?
I'd say one won't be nearly enough.
All 20 boats have been launched, Captain.
Thank you. You have a remarkably sunny disposition, boy. How old are you?
14, sir.
Really? I was a cabin boy at 14. What do you call?
Edward, sir.
Really? So am I.
All ladies in first class, except one, are safely away, Captain.
Thank you, Mr. Etches.
I'm afraid most of the gentlemen we know are still aboard. There's no hope. I suppose. I see. Who could have imagined it, sir? Everyone said she was unsinkable.
Mr. Ismay was fond of boasting that Titanic was her own lifeboat.
Must have been if we used a smaller one to save us from the skid.
More than anything, that man wanted a legend. Well, now, by God, he's got one.
Captain, I want to inform you that I take full responsibility for what happened tonight. I was the commanding officer at the bridge at the time. If I were a fit master, I'd have rammed the boat head on, stayed at the bow, lost the view. The ship would have survived.
Sure you did what you thought was right, Mr. Murdoch.
You expected more of me, sir, but your expectations were misplaced.
The truth is, I've been uncommonly lucky. In my 43 years in sea, I've served on them all of the White Star ships. And in all that time, I've never seen, nor ever experienced, a shipwreck or any other calamity worth speaking of.
Thousands on home, each in his class. the last bottle left.
My goodness. It would be a shame to open it.
Under the circumstances, madame, it would be a shame not to. Later, perhaps. I still have my regular people to attend. May I say it's been a great pleasure serving you both over the years.
To us.
Who else? You're still a pretty good looking fellow.
Well, I'd have to be to keep such a beautiful wife. Still, the way I love you still lives in my heart.
After all of these years, we've been together,
Holding our love still, the way you move me still feels as it did when you first became mine. Whisper the words, I will. I loved you then,
Just a cursory look at the blueprints here shows the weaknesses that we have missed. Of the water poured in a 300-foot gas caused the valve to flood and mist, and then it filled to the top of certain watertight compartments and began to overflow, because the walls in between the compartments are too low. She's only sinking because these bulkheads stop the deck too low. But here's a thought. Take a line and extend up the walls to the brink. It's just a small redesign, but when it's done, then I know she can't sink. Like this. Like this. Like this. And then like this. Start to plunge beneath the surface, the water lapping at our feet. Down sinks the bow, flies the stern to the sky, the panicked people in retreat. 1,000 strangers fly up for the deck. They'll cling there desperately like bees to a hive. There they'll hold fast, doomed to the last, lost and abandoned and all still alive. A few of them will hang there from the railing. As one by one they'll drop away. More than 250 feet they will fall, and after that I cannot say. I will not say. The resting swarms will overrun the port deck. They'll lose all sense of right and wrong. It will be every man for himself, all right. The weak thrown in with all the strong. First class and third and second will mean nothing, and sheer humanity alone will prevail. One single class, brute, harsh, and crass, that's what will come of the world that sets sail. Autumn, shall we all meet in the autumn? Shall we all meet in the autumn?
Why
shouldn't I have taken that place in the lifeboat? It would have gone empty.
More than 450 empty seats in the lifeboats.
It was so very cold. The window was so gray, alone in the dark, in the middle of the ocean.
If only I had seen that iceberg before it was too late.
If only they hadn't kept increasing the speed.
If only the Californian had heard my call. I attended the key to the very end. They cut it every man, woman, and child aboard.
We were only 95 miles from dry land.
When dawn came, we could see ice everywhere. It was all bathed in pink, and thousands of deck chairs floating in the water. All the poor women and children, third class, who never made it to the lifeboats.
All 50 bellboys, none more than 15 years old, went to their deaths without a whimper.
And all the musicians kept playing auto right up until the very end.
With only 711 survivors, 1,517 souls lost their lives.
Including the man I call my husband.
And my husband. And my husband.
And my husband.
And my husband.
In a matter of only a few minutes, the largest moving object on Earth had totally disappeared.